Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Nolan, or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to another house tutorial, part 2 of the modern house that we worked on in my previous video. This is what the finished product is leaning towards, and this is where we are at. So today we are going to add some windows around the walls, we are going to finish up the roof, and prepare this for the interior, which will be in part 3, and then the exterior, which I'm actually very excited for, which will be part 4. So without further ado, let's grab our materials. Most of them are going to be the same. You will need the 3 colors of concrete, black, white, and gray, black, light gray, and dark gray. You will also need stone, smooth quartz. You'll also want to grab some stone slabs. We didn't use these last episode, we will use them today though. And then we can go ahead and grab some white stained glass panes, some black stained glass panes, and that should do for now. So the first thing we want to do is build a layer of stone. Actually, what we want to do, take your stone, and you should have an outline with stone that kind of looks like this. We want to take this stone all the way across to this quartz right here, and then we are going to go straight up with this. Alright, and we will go, let's see, we'll stop when we get level with the light gray rectangle that we built last episode. On top of this stone, place a stone slab, and then we are going to surround the outside of the gray concrete with stone slabs. And you can see I just kind of passed over the black concrete that we have already, just kind of built around it. And then come to this side, the front side, and let's see, is it in line? No, it is one back. So in line with these stone blocks right here on the front, 1 and 2, we want to go over, leave a 2-block gap on the third one up against that light gray concrete. We want to place a pillar of stone that goes up just like that. Then take your black concrete and extend it back by 1 for each of those. Alright, now what we want to do, and I actually made this change. So last episode, right when we ended, we built this down here, we covered that up. We want to wreck that. We are actually going to fill it in with black concrete just like that. So this is 3 wide, and it connects with this row of concrete that goes out just like that. So it's in line with this light gray concrete. Alright, now what we want to do is we want to fill in this entire rectangle on the bottom half with smooth quartz blocks, just like this. And I don't know how we are going to furnish this yet, but if you want, if you're building this in survival, actually never mind. I was gonna say you could use slabs to prevent mobs from spawning, but I've been thinking about putting maybe a little garden up here or something along those lines. Finish this area in the rectangle out. So we're just gonna leave that how it is for now. And let's see, what do we have here? So come to where we have these black concrete blocks in the back, and you'll see we have this quartz block right below this quartz block. And I lied, we also need gray stained glass. Right below it, place a row of gray stained glass, 4 blocks tall. Just like that. So it should line right up with that quartz. Alright, now what we want to do, go ahead and take your gray concrete, because I believe we extend this. Yep, so this is going to extend this way, right here across the top of this quartz. Wait a minute. That's not right. Hang on. Just kidding, it is right. So we just want to extend this all the way back with gray concrete until it is in line with the light gray rectangle here at the top. As for this roof, I believe it is also probably quartz. Yep. And this is going to be in level with the layer of stone that we have. So we are going to fill all of this in, this whole square, with quartz. It makes for a very neutral ceiling and roof, both from the inside and outside. And it is easy to work with, again, both inside and outside. So when we finish this, now it should be looking very complete from up above. I'm thinking for this, I haven't actually done this, so now I'm starting to get into improvising just a little bit. Actually, real quick, we have these two stone pillars that stick up in the front. Wreck the quartz blocks behind them, and place two more pieces of stone on each end. So this is the part where it's going to be a little bit of improvising as I have caught up with that design. So I'm thinking for this roof, we can do stone slabs. And this is on top of the rectangle. So we'll get this all filled in, and we'll see how it looks. If I don't like the way it looks, we can always go with something different. I think it'll look alright though. I kind of have mixed emotions about it, but I think for now at least it will work, so I am going to leave it as is. Alright, so the side is almost finished. Right here we want to extend this back with stone. Actually, hang on, because I may have actually done something different, such as a different color. Ah, yes, so we actually are going to use quartz, and it is going to change up the color a little bit, so we can grab our smooth quartz blocks and place 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that, and then 4 going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can just build this up to match the height of the ceiling. Alright, so it should be looking very complete now from the outside. I don't think we have any gaps left except for gaps that we are going to do windows in, and we can get started on those. So come to the front side. This, like I said in the last episode, is going to be our front door. So wreck these bottom 2 blocks, leave a 1 block gap above it, and then wreck 1, 2, 3, 1 block gap, and then wreck 3 more. And then right here, kind of in the middle, you want to wreck those middle 3 blocks. Here on this side, to the left on this gray face, the light gray face, at the top part, where it lines up with the top part of this window, we want to wreck 1, 2, 1 block gap going down, and 1, 2 again. So we get some sideways windows, some vertical windows. And here in this gray panel right here, right in the middle, wreck a window, 1, 2. So you can really start to see the modernism, if that's even a word. I'm sure it is. You can start to see it take place now. Alright, now we come to this inside, well, not in the house, but kind of tucked away gray face. So up here we have this 3 block wide gray area. We want to make a window 1 block down from the top that is 1, 2, 3 blocks tall. Leave a 1 block gap and do 1, 2, 3. Leave a 2 block gap going to the right and do 1, 2, 3. So now we have 3 identical windows measured out like that. And I think that's all the windows on the front. So now we can come over to the right side of the house. And how did I do this window? I was experimenting with, okay, yeah, kept it simple. I was experimenting with a few different fancier designs, but those just didn't work out very well. But this will work. So we want to make two windows, both 2 blocks wide, 3 blocks tall, and it should be even. We want that pillar in the middle. And below that, let's see, we can do a 4 block tall window, leave a 2 block gap, and do another 4 block tall window. And then here at the bottom, we can do a 2 wide block window, 2 block wide window here in the middle, I think. Maybe not. Alright, here we go. Nah. We'll stick with this pattern. So on one end, a 3 block tall window, 2 block gap, and then another 3 block tall window. I think that looks good. Let's move over to this black panel. Actually, I think, because if we want to have a patio back here, we could either do a door right here or a door right here. I want to keep these windows because I'm thinking of doing the kitchen right down here. I think all that extra natural light will look great coming in. I think we'll do the door right here. So where we originally placed those 4 glass blocks, wreck those, and we'll just leave that for now. Over here on this black panel, let's do a... You know what? That doesn't look good, actually. I think we can just do some landscaping. Don't do anything to that black panel. We can plant some bushes or something in front of it. I think that'll look just fine. Alright, now we have this dark gray panel up above where we have these windows that go to the ground. Here we want to do 1, 2, 3 across, just like that. Leave a 1 block gap going down, and 1, 2, 3 across. Yeah, I really like the way that looks, so that's what we will go with. Alright, last face. Alright, where to start? Let's start with this stone right here. We can actually do 3 single block windows, since we don't have any of those yet. Just like that. So from the left side, leave a 1 block gap, and then 1 block gap, 1 block gap, 1. On this gray panel, let's go ahead and come to the far left, leave a 1 block gap going to the right, make a window 3 blocks tall, 1 block gap, 3 blocks tall, 1 block gap, 3 blocks. Actually, make the middle window 2 blocks wide, 3 blocks tall, and then each outer window can be 3 blocks tall, 1 block wide. Alright, and down here with this gray, we are going to have the kitchen right here, so let's do some horizontal windows. Come to the far left, 1 block down, and then leave a 1 block gap, and wreck 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2... Maybe, although if we want to have cabinetry. Alright, we'll do 2 blocks in the middle. So 2 block wide windows, 1 block tall, 2 blocks above the ground. So on the 3rd block above. And our last portion here, we have this quartz face. I think... how does that look? No. Let's have these windows go all the way to the ground. 4 blocks tall, leave a 1 block gap from the left side, and then wreck 4, leave a 1 block gap, and wreck 4 more. I think that covers all the windows. Yeah, I think we have plenty up here. We can have a door, though. If we want to have a rooftop balcony area, let's go ahead and put a door. This is 2 blocks down, and it is in line with the rest of the windows inside this rectangle. We can have a door right there with some steps going down. And over here, same thing. Although, let's do a 4 block tall window. And this is from the left side. So we have this stone pillar right here, and then leave a 1 block gap right here, and then wreck a window 4 blocks tall, 1 block gap, this will be the door, and then do another window 4 blocks tall, and we can do 1 block above it just like that. Alright, now we can do gray concrete below all the windows that we just placed, including right there. So you can wreck that dark gray. This is light gray concrete. I should clarify that better. Alright, that should be all of the windows. I think it looks good. I'm going to do a slow flyby so you guys can kind of see and match up what yours looks like with my build. I'm liking the way this is turning out so far, I must say. It'll be fun to furnish, that's for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and get all the glass put in, and then we can call it for the day. Now, I like to do a lot of contrasty glass, so, you know, white glass with darks, dark glass with lights. So let's go ahead and do that. Take your white stained glass panes, and right here, with all the gray concrete that we have on the front, anywhere where there's dark gray, we are going to do white glass panes. Remember, don't do any down there. That is our front door. And we can do some right there. Awesome. In all of these, we are going to do black stained glass panes with all the light gray concrete on the front. And we will do black stained glass panes all along this rectangle at the top. Remember, that's a door, not a window. Same here. So don't do glass there, otherwise, I mean, I suppose you could if you wanted to, but otherwise you won't be able to get out of the house onto the rooftop area as easily. You would have to break right through the glass, and then you'd have a big mess. Alright, here on the side, at the bottom, black in the light gray, white stained glass in the dark. Awesome. Now for the balcony, I did use white stained glass panes as the railing. So we have this pillar that comes down, and then we have the dark gray face right here. Put a white glass pane right in between there. And then on the right side of this pillar, place 3 glass panes. Just like that. Alright, in the stone, let's go ahead and do black stained glass panes all the way around. Alright. Right here, you guessed it, white stained glass panes. Down here, actually hold off on these floor level windows and where we're going to have that back door. Don't do anything with that yet. We will take care of that in the next episode. In the next part, I should say, not really episode. Alright, here on this side, in the dark gray, we are going to do white. And then in the light gray and stone, we are going to do black. And this quartz right here, I know it goes to the floor, but let's just go ahead and fill it in with black stained glass. And I think that is it for this episode, guys. We made fantastic progress, as you can see. That was kind of what we had before, a cross between these two, and this is where we are at now. I'd say it is really coming along nicely. And if you guys did enjoy this video, and you do look forward to seeing part 3 and 4, interiors and exteriors, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. You definitely won't want to miss out on that. Also, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on my videos as soon as I upload them. And let me know in the comments or in the Google form, the first link in the description, if you have any video requests. Remember, I will expedite the Google form requests, as those are a lot simpler for me to take care of. So, if there's a long waiting list for YouTube comment requests, but you are the first Google request, you will be first in line. So be sure you fill out any requests that you guys have in that form. and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It helps me out, shows me that you support the channel, which means a lot. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. You can contact me at ContactOptimisticGamer@gmail.com. My Twitter is @OptimisticGMR. My website is optimisticgamer.weebly.com. And you can, just lost my train of thought. You can fill out my survey. Second link down below. It is completely anonymous, gives great feedback for the channel, and ultimately helps you guys a lot more. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, subscribe. Remember to stay optimistic, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye.